name is Dr. Von BlitzWiener, and this is my creation. The first thing that you will certainly notice about this mark is that it is very, very different from it was. It is not humanoid. Well, it doesn't even have legs. It's a flying ship that can send drones. The idea behind this one was I realized a common problem was the fact that once, if you had a flying drone with explosives, one bullet could certainly just pierce the shell and make it set off while the explosive took it. So I've made an invincible ship. With a tiny drone below as well, actually. Just to make sure that it does not get destroyed by some enemy ship. Yes. It can search ahead and find any enemy ships. Using hot fiery magma that is dropped from in here, we can destroy and burn down any cities below. Also, you might notice it is very different on the inside as well. Instead of having a heart or a brain, we simply gave it a generator that is attached in the middle here, and it connects to either side, of which uses gravity and such to keep it in the air. Quite advanced compared to my last view. Now, I'll go and test the lava.
The drone conveniently splits the lava into multiple sections for more area to cover.
I'm sorry. Anyways, the magma has clearly proven itself to be quite destructive for killing the llamas. As you can see the evidence. Which you just grabbed. Oh, that's terrible.
We do need it.
We do.
We do need to analyze it.
Now, I'll turn off the magma and we begin with the fire test.
Let's wait until the magma stops touching our mic.
Another important thing is the fact that because we're dropping magma, we need it to be fireproof so that we don't burn itself down. As you can see, it is perfectly fire resistant. Now, we will test the drone for explosive resistance. I'll place it right in the core. Let it go. As expected, the cheap model was not able to prevent itself from being destroyed by a single explosive, though that was to be seen.
For this
now
machine,
we'll begin with my supposedly invincible drone. I'll place one explosive on either side. Inside, and I'll begin. As you can see, both sides would be, including part of the front in fact, would be destroyed and it would be falling to the ground in ashes. Therefore, this is a fail.
Yes, but one thing to remember, is that this drone will be difficult to hit. This drone will be very difficult to hit because of its fast speed. But if it did get hit, this is not a good sign because the TNT would be flying at a high velocity and will surely get into this. But
I'll put out it this way. There's a punch tomorrow.
But our journey does not end there.
No, it does not. We have a little mini Octobot, so to speak. The design for this one was to be a quick assassin, and I decided to give it the exact same resources as a paint job since I had it lying around. I decided it would be nice to go and have a little bit of nostalgia of my first mark. There's not much to go around this one. Coming inside, it is the most compact thing you can imagine. There's supposed to be little assassins to go around. We have the brain, the lungs, and the heart, which is in 2 pieces. And no, I will not count as a broken heart. By the face, you can already tell we've definitely given it quite the look to show that it is ready to absolutely murder all the corrupt politicians who I want dead. Anyways, we will start at the fire test. As you can see, being made out of the same poor resources as the first Bob the Blob, it is slowly being burnt away. To make a quick test, I will add explosives to the mix in the head. Just one. As you can see, in terms of strength, this thing will be quick and fast and kill, but in terms of resistance against any other enemy that is armed, it will not survive. This is why we made an assassin and not just an outright attacker. Personally, I would not call this one too much of a failure. It still can do its job, but it is certainly one of the weakest marks I have to offer.
Probably the weakest one.
Yes.
Because it didn't hold up as well.
Indeed. Now this one I love. It's a bit weird though. A bit off on the eyes. The idea behind this one, again at the start, was to create a diamond golem. But I kinda got lost in the hands. Decided to make nice couches. They are very comfortable.
So, you can be carried out to war and have a nice relaxing time doing so. Oh, and by the way, why don't you talk about your flag while we're at it?
Ah, yes. I decided it was about time, but I added a custom design to represent my company. And so I came up with something so beautiful. I must say, I'm quite proud of it. I made it myself.
And the flag's materials are extra sturdy. Because of your knowledge, you know lots about how to make things.
Now, I decided to make him a mohawk, because who doesn't want a mohawk? His beard and mustache make him less menacing and more handsome. Eyebrows are just different. Eyes are kind of scary. We have created a brand new, effective design where we've kept just about the entire body within the head itself. We have the heartbeat, the brain, and you can just see the heart below as well.
If you want, you can go ahead and tap away at this.
To make him extra hard to take down, because I'd rather not my nice couch session be disrupted, we have created multiple beacon generators, so you have to destroy all of them in fact before actually truly taking them down. Must say, he's quite the beast. But now we must perform our tests. Fire. As you can see, even his own mustache and beard is fireproof. I went to great lengths to get fireproof hair. Now, we'll move on to the explosive test.
This is the test that most of our marks happen to be weak to.
So, it would be quite of a miracle if this one did.
Oh no.
I'll start with either one on his shoulders to see how well his arms will take. This is very important, for if they are fully destroyed, our couches will fall. As you can see, surprisingly, most of it has stayed in one piece. Though the actual joint is destroyed, the arms will be at least hanging for us to get time to get down. Now, the chest. I'll let it go. Oh, the alarm is going off. As you can see, the entire body has been destroyed through one explosive directly in the chest, and we'd all be dead if we were all. Now we'll test one in the head. As you can see, just as the rest, it was easily obliterated by a single piece of explosive. In terms of arm joint, I appreciate how strong it was compared to others, but nothing new when it comes to the head and torso. Well, my name is Dr. von BlitzWiener, and these were my creations.